Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of Tess Holliday getting angry at Vogue magazine for not hiring enough plus-sized models. No, this is not a repeat. Once again, Tess Holliday is angry at magazines for not hiring enough plus-sized people. We're also going to be taking a look at several bonus clips from this same creator, including one where she says the thumbs up emoji is passive-aggressive, so be sure to stick around until the end. Also, please be sure to check out my merch store linked below, where you can buy this brand new "Really" sticker. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
I'm sorry, but what in the fresh hell is this?
It appears to be a Vogue magazine. Glad I could clear that up for you.
Fashion gets real. Creativity for everyone. Isn't everyone so creative? I just want to know.
Why did that seem so bitter?
If the creativity is in the room with us. Because the lack of diversity on this, especially because the cover says creativity for everyone.
Okay, they meant everyone except for people living in a larger body, apparently. I'm just kidding.
Is baffling. They have one model that has a darker skin tone. It's all the same body type.
Okay, so there's not enough obese people on this cover. They all have one body type? No they don't. They're just all not obese. They appear to all have their own unique shape and everything, as humans do, so not obese equals all the same, I guess.
Is it getting real? Because this is real crappy.
This is real. Those girls are real. They're right there. They really exist. So, because they don't look like you, they're not real. You're the representative of reality here. That's weird because you seem to be living in a fantasy world of delusion.
This is real crappy. This is real silly. It's real.
Dude, you're silly. I don't see anything wrong with this magazine cover. There's a bunch of women posing as you do, right? Like, what's the problem?
Real silly. This is absolutely just not okay. This is...
She literally said, this is not okay.
Not what we collectively want to see. And
speak for yourself. I think a lot of people want to see this more so than the other type of modeling. So it's probably why Vogue is doing it, right?
Fashion. There's so many models that are so diverse that could make this cover just... And where are they? They're not working, I'll tell you that, because I'm sitting in a Red Robin parking lot right now, meeting with a friend. I'm not on set.
Okay, you're in a Red Robin parking lot meeting with a friend. Oh man, I'm sorry, Tess. Okay, so things have gotten so bad that Tess is in a Red Robin parking lot. I don't know what that means exactly. Are you turned to smuggling or some crap? Like, what? You're about to pick up a package and it needs to be delivered to Tijuana by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning and we can't know anybody's name that's involved with it? Like, the eagle has landed, gray squirrel? I don't know what that has to do with anything. Let's listen to that again.
That could make this cover just... And where are they?
Where are the diverse models?
They're not working, I'll tell you that, because I'm sitting in a Red Robin parking lot right now, meeting with a friend. I'm not on set.
You're meeting with a friend at a Red Robin parking lot to have dinner instead of working or whatever. You're not there to pick up some mysterious package that needs to be in Tijuana by 8 a.m. sharp.
Not on set, like so many of my friends and colleagues. I don't understand. I don't know if this is because this is what Zach Posen sees for the future of fashion and maybe...
What are you doing, Zach Posen? No, I don't know who the hell that is.
This is what he saw for his vision for Gap. We haven't traditionally seen a ton of, diversity and inclusivity from Gap, but we have seen...
I've seen a ton of all those things you just mentioned from all of these brands, so I don't know what you're complaining about, honestly. Also, do we not have a life, right? Like, this magazine did this, who cares? Who cares what Vogue put on the cover of their magazine?
Varying amounts throughout campaigns, especially the last few years. We are kicking off 2025 with this to look up to. Give us something to be excited about.
Personally, I think it's a big fat waste of time to get upset that a magazine doesn't have people that look like you on its cover. I think the time spent worrying about that could better be spent improving our lives, improving ourselves, etc. Just like all the time that we spend tearing others down could better be spent trying to lift ourselves up. Next, she's going to be responding to this comment that reads, "It's Vogue, girl. Red Robin, please." Okay. Are you dunking on her for eating at Red Robin?
So what are you trying to say? I am confused. Because I have been on the cover of multiple magazines and I've been featured in Vogue.
Okay, so I think the comment is trying to say people that have been on Vogue magazine don't eat at a Red Robin. Which, honestly, it is kind of hilarious to eat at a stupid chain restaurant when you've been on magazines and you're famous, you know? I would never even waste my money eating at a chain restaurant. This is not specific to Red Robin, but chain restaurants in general prepare the food somewhere else, freeze it, ship it out to your location, and basically just defrost it. They all do the same thing. And a lot of your mom and pop restaurants are all getting their supplies from Cisco, so they're not mom and pop either.
But I mean, go off. Also, pretty sure models eat all kinds of places.
All kinds of places except for Red Robin. I'm just kidding. Eat wherever the hell you want, man. I just think it's funny when people that have money and influence completely waste their money.
Like maybe Red Robin. I mean, that's where my son picked and wanted to go eat, and I don't know, I wasn't like really stoked about.
You can take the girl out the Red Robin, but you can't take the Red Robin out the girl. Am I right?
About it, but they have endless fries. But then they like brought out our food and there were like 5 fries on my plate, and I was like, what the hell is this?
Okay, well maybe Vogue magazine is moving away from people that eat at Red Robin, which is why that magazine cover was the way that it was. We no longer want to be associated with low-end chain restaurants.
Kind of like how I felt when I saw that American Vogue cover for this month. I was like, what? I want more. This is crappy. So I don't really get your comment.
I think they're basically saying that you're trashy. And I'm not agreeing with them. I'm just trying to interpret what they said. I am an impartial third party here, just reading comments, you know? I mean.
But yeah.
Okay, stop zooming in, please.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know why people just zoom in repeatedly with these TikTok videos. It's supposed to have some sort of dramatic effect or something. I don't know. It's just giving me vertigo. Next. Caption reads, "I lied. Put your clothes back on." I keep seeing that meme everywhere and I have no idea what the hell it's referencing. Let's discuss how the fashion industry has completely turned its back on plus-size customers, pretending like they all weren't saying how important diversity and inclusivity was to them just a few years ago. And now, most of us are scrambling to find brands that walk the walk, not just talk the talk. It's like, make up your mind. Is our money not good enough? Okay, so you can't find any plus-size clothes or any modeling gigs. Alright, so it looks like yet another example of Thin as In making a comeback, and I, for one, am outraged. And what the hell is that trend from? Is that from like a movie or a show or some crap? I lied. Put your clothes back on. What? What the hell's that from? It's hilarious to think that the entire world was embracing obesity just because a couple of plus-size models got gigs. Although, as I've said recently, fat activists constantly complain about the negative DMs and comments that they get, so I don't know at which point they thought Thin as In was out. It doesn't matter who you saw walking down the runway, you never started getting support from the general public, right? Next.
You know, for those of you that know me, I have never given a fuck what people thought about me.
Okay, on the screen it says, given a fart. what people thought about me. I like that.
What they felt about how I show up in the world. But one thing I know for sure is that we are stepping into the new year not apologizing to those that don't like how we show up in this world.
Okay. Have we been apologizing to people that don't like how we show up in this world?
You don't like how I look? That's not my problem.
I love the way she speaks. She is like the fakest human being on earth. I'm sorry. You don't like how I look? That's not my problem. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
How I look? That's not my problem.
That's not my problem. You can tell by the way that people speak what kind of background they come from. I can tell by the way this person speaks that they've always had money.
You don't like how I dress? I don't care. You don't like how I smell?
Oh, what do you smell like?
We'll get into it. I actually smell really good.
Okay. You do care if we dislike your smell. Everything else, you're like, I don't care if you dislike the way that I look. If you dislike the way I smell, what's wrong with you? I smell good, you moron. You never smelled this scent? It's like cotton candy.
You don't like me? I don't care.
Apparently you do, because you made this video. When I don't care about stuff, I don't go make a video talking about how I don't care about it. I just don't even address it. I just go about my life.
I don't care. The me that cared
Is dead.
She's staying in 2024. 2024 broke me. It almost broke me. And I just was like, no, I'm not doing this.
The year 2024 almost broke me. Okay, were there like things in your life that were going wrong? Were any of those things your own doing? Is there anything you could have done differently?
I don't claim this. So we are not apologizing. We are taking up all of the space in 2025.
Unlike 2024.
And the foreseeable future. And if somebody doesn't like it, guess what? We don't care. We don't.
Well, I mean, if we take up space on an airline and start encroaching into somebody else's seat, we should care. They'll care, so maybe we should also care.
And that's that.
This just in, person who doesn't care makes a giant display about how they don't care. Because they really don't care. That's how that works. Sometimes we're afraid of getting rejected by others, so we reject them first or pretend that we don't care in general. I'm not saying you should care if people have a negative opinion of you, but if you go out there and make a display like this proclaiming that you don't care, it's because you do care. Next.
It's always so weird to me how you can completely cut access of yourself to someone, and that immediately makes them want you more, communicate more.
Okay, so we're playing games with someone.
Do some of these behaviors that you were wishing they would do all along. Just because you set boundaries.
Alright, so you cut off some dude, and now he's finally jumping through all the hoops that you asked him to, or something. Sounds like you're playing a bunch of games, honestly. Next.
I know this is probably my own, thing, but why is the thumbs up reaction or emoji so passive-aggressive?
Honestly, I agree. If you send somebody a text and they just respond with, it does feel passive-aggressive. Even if somebody says, okay, and then there's also the thumbs up, it does feel passive-aggressive. I agree.
I don't care if it's in a business setting or a flirty setting.
You often see that in a business setting. Don't thumbs up me, Mark, dude. I will uppercut your shit, homie. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Sorry.
Or a friend setting. The minute somebody responds to me and they're like, I want to rage. I want to scream.
Okay, I don't want to rage or scream, but I do see it as passive-aggressive, which I don't think a lot of people intend it as. So that's a me problem. This is a you problem. We clearly have emotional issues. I don't like people disrespecting me, giving me thumbs up. How dare you? Flip me off like a normal person.
It makes me irrationally just angry. And maybe
all right, maybe you're getting a little too emotional about this.
Just because I'm a soft little baby angel and I have a sensitive heart.
It is. It's because you're a soft little baby angel, by the way. I love this still frame of you.
but there's just something about a thumbs up emoji that makes me want to scream. And then I question everything, and then I'm like, do they like me?
Okay, maybe you're reading a little too much into it now.
Or am I getting the job? Or am I getting the opportunity? Or
No, you're not getting the job. If they just respond with a thumbs up, you're sending a text. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you got that resume I sent over. I am super excited about getting this job. It's been my dream to be an administrative assistant for years. Ah, crap, all they did was give me a thumbs up. I don't think they like me at all, and I'm definitely not getting this job, dude. Or what if... Yeah, so we just got the tests back, and it turns out I have 12 different types of rectal cancer. It's the most aggressive form of cancer known to man, and I have a very short time left on this planet. Really? Mom, what the hell?
like, it's just, what? I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone.
You're not alone, Tess. I actually agree with you on that one. I notice, like, subtle, stupid little crap. A lot of people are socially inept and they don't understand tone or how they're coming off. Hey, Mark, good to see ya, is not the same as, hey, Mark, good to see you. Like, a lot of people don't know that, and a lot of people don't get the subtlety of this being passive-aggressive. Maybe we're just neurotic, Tess. You know, we read into stuff a little too much. I noticed the way that you looked at me like this, and I know that means you don't respect me, okay? Maybe I'm just a neurotic nutcase. Next.
May a man who is perpetually online never find me again.
We're just going to insult me now, huh? Okay. Listen, I sent you that DM that one time as a friend, okay? I was reaching out as a friend. You're going to throw me under the bus like this, Tess Holliday? Sorry. She's not talking about me.
Amen.
Okay, that last one felt like a personal dig at me, Tess Holliday. Perpetually online. It's my job, damn it! Alright, so apparently Tess Holliday has been not having a lot of luck in romance and been dating some perpetually online men. Did he show you his fedora collection? Oh my goodness. M'lady. So anywho, I disagree with all of the aforementioned, but what do you think? Is Vogue magazine not body diverse enough and needs to hire more plus-size models? Do people who really don't give a damn what other people think make a video proclaiming that they don't give a damn what other people think? And is the thumbs up emoji passive-aggressive? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.